So the other miscellaneous questions are like what's the volume of the cone and volume of cylinder? I think for cone it's 1 by 3 pi r square h, and for cylinder it's pi r square h, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So pressure of air in bike tire.
Check it. Actually, I
I think
keep.
it differs, right, from bike to bike, right?
Yeah. It is completely depending on the bike tire
No,
size.
no. Bike to bike, you cannot tell me. It has a range in the front tire 25 to 30, and the rear tire is a 30 to 35. That is, you can fill your choice.
Yeah, correct. Not
Okay.
your choice. The manufacturer gives the
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
manual some range like 20 to 25 for the
I
front tire.
manufacturer
Yeah, you can answer
that
it like, okay, personally, I prefer like 28 and 30. 28 in the first and 30 in the rear, or like,
And it's also
yeah.
written in the
29.
tire, right?
Yeah.
We can also add that it's mentioned in the tire too.
Yeah.
And
Is it mentioned on the tire?
yes,
No,
yes.
I've never seen like yes. It's
Uh,
only
Uh,
the size,
No,
I guess.
not in tire.
No,
It's
not
not
on
mentioned in
tire.
tire.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, wait. The
It's
tire has tire light,
I think
then
it's
Your
the
mentioned,
book
right?
height. No. Pressure is not mentioned. The pressure
size.
will
I
be
guess
mentioned
size is.
on your bike or
Yes,
like,
in that book, servicing book, I
yeah,
think.
yeah, in the
Servicing
service manual, or
service
you
manual,
can
right?
find it on the gas station.
Yeah. It was written in the service manual, basically.
Yeah.
So we can give this range, right? For front tire, it's 25 to 30, and for rear tire, it's 30 to 35.
Yeah. You can give it, or you can say what you personally use,
Okay.
whatever.
He'll say
Okay.
what
It's
are the
subjective
units.
question.
And
Just not say 20 to
PSR,
24. He'll ask for units. What are the
PSI.
units?
PSI,
Yeah.
PSI.
Okay. One PSI compared to one
I knew
Pascal.
you
How
will
much?
go for that.
Yeah, I have 14 point, what was it? 14.053?
Huh?
Actually, I don't remember exactly.
14.053,
It's
I think.
around 4,900 Pascals, I think.
No, 1 bar is equal to how many?
10 is to 5 Pascals. One bar is 10 is to 5 Pascals.
10 is to 5 pascals. Where have I
Yes.
read 14.053? Check it.
You are not audible, Surprise.
Uh,
Little louder.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying 14.03. 1 bar is equal to 14.03 psi's. Am,
PSI. Yeah.
No,
am I
no,
right?
no. Uh,
I
Say
think I
it
have read
again.
it somewhere. 14.053.
Yes.
Or
503.
503. Yeah,
503.
yeah. One
Then 10 is to
And
5
what is
is
the
like,
question? Sorry.
1 bar is equal to how many
What is the
psi's?
1 bar to PSI.
1 bar is equal
Wait, let me check in it too.
1 bar is equal to G.
14.5.
1 bar.
Yeah, I think I have read it some. Yeah, 14.5. Yes, correct. PSI. Yeah.
Yeah. And what Hansen was saying is bar to Pascal, 10 raised to
Bar to
5.
Pascal. Yeah.
Yeah. And PSI, what is form of PSI?
Pounds square inch.
Yeah. Yeah. Pounds per inch.
But how much is it in Pascal? 4,900. I remember it somewhere. That much only, I think.
Uh,
Anyone
bar
knows
into
how much is
pound.
1 PSI? Just check it.
6,800 something. Google is saying that 6,894.73.
6,800.
Yeah. 94.
Okay.
So 1 bar is equal to 1 bar is
10 is to 5 pascals and 14 point something, 14.5 psi.
okay. Got it. Right. So the next question from miscellaneous is what is the fuel cell? It's battery, right?
I
Huh?
think.
Is it? I am
P.
confused in this question.
No, fuel cell, I think it's
Yeah,
something towards
you-
it.
I am also confused this question because fuel cell is a device which will produce the electricity by the help of hydrogen and oxygen reaction. I don't know. It is like a battery. How it will be happened, I don't know.
Yeah, see, fuel cell is something used in hydrogen cars, as far as I know. In that, you fill your tank with fuel, hydrogen, and then it reacts within your fuel cells somehow, and it produces electricity. That's what I.
I'm getting one
Yeah,
line.
yeah,
Fuel cells
Ah,
works like batteries, but they do not
yeah,
run
yeah,
down or need recharging. They produce electricity and heat as long as fuel is supplied. But what is the fuel
right.
used?
Uh, it depends. Like hydrogen, there are hydrogen fuel cells which uses hydrogen
Okay.
as a fuel.
Okay. A fuel cell consists of two electrodes, a negative electrode and a positive, an anode or a cathode.
Hydrogen
Sorry.
fuel will be mostly hydrogen, right? So oxygen is present in the environment, so it
Yeah.
will react with the hydrogen. So mostly
Right. Right.
hydrogen is stored as the fuel.
Fuel cell. Yeah. So should we go to the next question?
Yeah.
What are the types of fire extinguisher used on board? This is the last question from miscellaneous, and I think this is the last question for today's session. It's about to finish 2 hours. Who wants to
can you
answer this
explain?
question?
Hello,
Yeah, am I audible? Hello, guys, am I audible? Hello.
hello. CO2 type heat fire extinguisher. And
Yes, and am I audible?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, you are audible,
Oh,
Savraj.
okay, okay. Gaurav, I think you are not audible. I think four different types, right? CO2, soda water, and dry chemical and foam chemical.
Hello. Can I tell?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have the notes, Savraj. You have the notes,
Uh,
all the four that you said.
yeah, I have the note, but I just have these names. I have not explained anything else. I just know the names of the fire extinguishers.
Okay, so these are valid ones. And which is the one which is usually used like in the hospitals and all with the red this,
On board
which
in
is the
engine room, foam chemical is used.
okay.
They have hydrants, whenever if any combustion takes place on board, foam chemical is used. But rest I don't know. But I'm sure that on board in main engine, like in engine room, foam chemical is present.
What are the chemicals present in the foam?
Actually, I don't know,
Okay, okay.
but I think it's in visionary firefighting system. It's explained in visionary.
Okay, okay.
I think in general we see at the like school of like household fire extinguishers are of CO2 type, right?
Yeah, they are CO2. Yes,
CO2 dry powder type.
yes. It's powder or it's powder, right?
It's powder, I think.
Okay. Like it
Okay,
becomes
so
like gas too, right?
it's CO2. It like somewhat like shields the fire and extinguishes it.
Okay. It forms a layer upon the fire so that it cuts the oxygen supply, correct?
Yeah, yeah. So don't forget water.
Water. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget water.
Mentioned everything.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
Mentioned
don't forget
everything.
water
can't
because
get
it's
whether to mention water or not, because
Yes,
it
we
is
should, we should.
abundant
yeah.
no.
No, no, you should mention water. Water is it's important. Water. Then we have CO2 types. Then there are dry extinguishers. Then there are like foam type extinguishers.
Yeah.
And I think there's last one I forgot about.
So by adding water, I think it's fine, right? Soda water too. Soda water and water is a different thing, right? Soda water.
I don't. I don't have that sort of water stuff. I what where I've read I have like water, then dry, then CO2, and then is wet chemical,
Okay,
something
okay.
like that.
So I think that's it. We have completed these questions. Should I think only 2 minutes left. We can end the session. Thank
Yeah,
you.
or anything we guys want to. Someone asked me about wait,
Wait.
some guy asked me a question about reference system. Are you recording it or
Yeah, I'll
you're
just
stopped?
stop the recording 1 second.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's keep the recording off, and once we find the answer, then
Yes,
we'll
yes.